protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Want the truth when investing in the stock market? Here's how.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. Listen to my radio show every day because that's where you're going to get the truth. You're not going to get the truth listening to these dopes on Fake Business News Network. The other day, Kramer said, don't listen to the banks. They're giving you wrong information. When he told you to buy Merrill Lynch, remember? And what happened? They went broke.
Get the truth at philsgang.com.
Join my gang, philsgang.com. Get the truth. And also listen to me on my podcast on YouTube and Rumble. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
So we officially did have a Santa Claus rally this year, but it took yesterday to get it, really.
You know, they just can't admit, can they? They just can't tell the truth and say, you know, there was no rally. The reason why there's no Christmas rally, because what drove this whole market, 1,200% on the NASDAQ and 600%, I mean, those are huge rallies. Think about it, since 2009. 600% on the S&P, NASDAQ over 1,200%. It all stopped in November. Those rallies, okay, were not stimulated with good earnings, not stimulated by the fact that the CEOs and investors were plowing money into the company for business investment, new machinery, new equipment. The market didn't go up because of, you know, good earnings. There was no earnings. Remember, this market took off in 2009 with all the stimulus behind it, zero rates, stock buybacks. The reason why they went for the NASDAQ and pushed the NASDAQ, and the reason why they took about 12 NASDAQ stocks and moved them into the S&P, which are value. Most of the S&P is all value companies. The tech stocks are all growth. See, growth companies, they do not care to get the stock price up. They don't care about profits or earnings. It's a speculative market. I mean, Jeff Bezos, look all the years, his company, they weren't making a profit, and his stock was going through the roof because it's speculative. The idea is I'm going to buy the stock at $5, thinking some schmuck is going to buy it at $55. And that guy's going to buy it at $55, thinks some schmuck's going to buy it at $80. That's what generates growth stocks. And the timing was perfect for that. All they had to do is financially engineer it. Say, let's take out, never mind earnings, never mind profits, never mind top-line sales, never mind business investment. Let's replace that. Let's replace productivity. So we don't need that. If all we do is go and print a massive amount of money for the stock market to stimulate the stock market, stimulate the economy, we can take this market and this economy, just ram it up. Oh, we're going to kill Main Street, of course, but that's right. They'll be okay because as long as they can go and buy a pickup truck and buy a TV and buy this and that, and because interest rates will be low, they'll be happy. They won't know the difference. They'll think the economy is great because they can go and they can buy a car and not put any money down. So we're all right there. We'll cover them. This is how they think. They wouldn't think, this is bad. The poor folks are going to be thinking with low interest rates, they're going to go buy cars they can't afford. They're going to buy this they can't afford. They're going to be spending a vacation they can't afford. They're going to be spending their credit cards they can't afford. This is the terrible thing. We're giving them incentive to go into debt. We shouldn't do that. They could care less about that. That's what they should have done. But they didn't. Their objective was the top 1/100th of 1% and the top 1% to take care of them, the asset class. So it's just amazing. Here we're sitting today, 2023, and we're still being fed a line of crap that October's the low. It's not the low. So think about it. From January of November 2021 to January 2022, think about that for a moment. The market has pulled back 30% of the 1,200% on the NASDAQ and 600% on the S&P. How can you say the bottom is in when the market only pulled back 30% of 1,200%, 30% of 600%? How could you possibly even say something that's stupid? And what's going to hold the market? What's going to hold it up? Earnings? There's no earnings. They replaced the earnings. They replaced the earnings with stock buybacks. For God's sakes. But people really believe October is the bottom. And that's why when you hear this kind of garbage.
So we officially did have a Santa Claus rally this year, but it took yesterday to get it, really.
Yeah, there was no Christmas rally. If you want to call 1.5% a Christmas rally, are you kidding? At least I got my gang members in. The Spiders says we'll have our own Christmas rally. We got in October. I said buy the Spiders because remember we were in the middle of that starting the earnings. I said, always buy the Spiders when earnings start because the first thing that they report are bank stocks, and they're going to do that on the 13th again. It's coming right around the corner. And the reason why they report bank stocks first is they can rig the bank stocks. So if a bank is supposed to have $2 million in profits, and they find out they're only going to have $1 million in profits, they're the only ones that are allowed to go and take the money they have set aside for bad loans and shift it over and move their $1 million up to 2, 3, 4, 5. And all of a sudden, boom, the bank stocks take off. Everybody's running after the bank stocks. And then that's how the momentum gets going. So that's why you always buy the Spiders when earnings start. We did that. We were up 12%, while the Christmas rally was up 1%, 1.5%. But anyways, going back to, so we're sitting here today with the big lie. Remember the first lie was how inflation was transitory. Inflation was transitory. Are you kidding me? Now the big lie is October bottom. Oh, but I don't want to get off the subject. Listen to this. Listen to what they said here today. I don't want to get off the subject here. Let me see if I can get the...
You can't handle the truth.
Here we go.
I think the consumers are going to remain resilient. I think that while they may eat into excess savings over the first half of the year, I think wages are going to rise faster than prices.
Unbelievable. They won't give it up. The consumer's resilient. Resilient? What are you kidding me? He's gone through his savings. We've gone from 32% in savings down to 2.2%. The worst ever. We never had savings that low. That's resilient? 2.2%? Are you kidding me? He cashed out of his refis. He cashed out. There's no equity left. They went from $66 billion to $1.2 trillion. 401ks. Of the 164 million people we have working our labor force, only 25,000 people actually participate in a 401k. Another 20 million have 401ks, but they don't participate. But my point is, they come out and tell us the consumer's resilient when he's out of savings, his credit card's tapped out, his house is tapped out, and he's resilient. Household debt is at $16 trillion. That's historic. That exceeds the 2008 peak debt. Then you got your student loan, auto loan, growing twice as fast as wages. These people just lie. Auto loans are in real trouble. Subprime auto loans, just like subprime housing, subprime auto loans is terrible. People have huge debt. Cars are being repossessed left and right. The auto debt is $1.2 trillion. 1.2. We've never had auto debt, $1.2 trillion. They don't know what to do. Credit card interest. Are you kidding me? The credit card interest in 2018 was $104 billion. It's up 35% more. People are tapped. They just won't tell the truth. We'll be right back where you get the truth.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it, the other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right, follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. what that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, every day go to my YouTube channel where I do a segment where I discuss, and it's free, what the market is going to do for that day and in the future. And then I have these little short segments that people really enjoy those. Okay, with little insights. Just go to my YouTube channel, Phil's Gang YouTube channel, okay? And you'll enjoy those. They really are helpful. We get a lot of comments on those. Because people get up in the morning, they don't know what to do. You're going to be lied to, okay? Anytime you turn on CNBC or Fox or any, they're going to lie to you. Bloomberg's going to lie to you. That's their job, is to make you feel good. That's their job, so you go out and spend. They want you spending. But let's go back to, listen to this, talking about how the consumer is so resilient. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to, before the end of the show, I'm going to prove to you, you know how they keep telling you the market, the market's in, the bottom is in, and the October low was set as the bottom of this market? That's a bold-faced lie. That's only 6% from where we are now. The bottom, okay, is another 30% away, but they don't want you to know that. The bottom is from 2009 to 2018. That's where the cracks started. That's what I said, and I announced, this is the beginning of the crash. And it was, because we had that 2018 crash. Remember that one? Went down for about 16 weeks, 21%, but it went right back up 54% because we're still doing QE. And then in 2020, same thing. Went down 5 weeks, 31%, but rallied right up 132%. That is the bottom. But they don't want to tell you the truth, because you're 30% away from that bottom. But that's still not the bottom. Let's think about this for a moment. If the market went up 1,200%, the NASDAQ 12%, which drove this whole market up 1,200%, and it's only backed off 30% of the 1,200%, do you really think that's the bottom? If the S&P went up, which it did about 630%, and it's now down 20% from its peak, from the highest this year, 2022, right? The peak, it's only backed off 20%. So you really think that a market that went up over 600% and backed off 20%, that's the bottom? It hit the bottom? They're a pack of liars. They're a pack of liars. That's who they are. But let's get to this here with this consumer nonsense. Listen to this.
Consumers could remain resilient. Certainly consumers continue to spend. They're spending out of savings, and also
there's no more savings. They're down to 2.2%. Where's she? Where's she been? She knows. She's just lying. So again, if you are going to believe what they're telling you, that the October's in and that's the bottom, you're going to be fine. No, you're not. The best that could happen is the market drops from where we are now to the 2018-2020 low. That's about, 30% more. So that'd be a total of about 60%, right? And I said that from the beginning. For anybody to say that the bottom is in October was just a 30% pullback, when this whole market has been built since 2009 on air, on a bubble, on lies, on fake earnings. No earnings, never mind fake, no earnings, no profits. All built on speculative stock. So again, they always go back to how strong the consumer is. Record 8.8 million renters still are behind 120 days. Still. I thought that was old. I thought it went back last June. I looked it up. It's still 8.8 million. Are you kidding me? Just think how bad the government is. You really think this market, the bottom's in, huh? The government's annual income is $3.3 trillion. After they pay their expenses because they won't stop spending, we're in the hole $1.2 trillion. We're borrowing $5 billion this day. $5 billion a day. To stay out of bankruptcy. To stay out of bankruptcy. You don't hear that from anybody, do you? That's the truth. Our national debt of $31 trillion is going up 36% faster than our economy because we don't grow our economy. We grow debt. For 13 years, we've been growing debt called stimulus, QE stimulus. And the word stimulus, like I said yesterday, they make it sound like that's something good. Oh, stimulus? Oh, that's good. No, it's not. Anytime they use stimulus, it means the economy is now on life support, on a Hail Mary pass. I mean, this is crazy. Do you know our country? We've never had the amount of people that we have now that have 2 full-time jobs. What are you, nuts? But everything's fine. Everything's great, right? Look, I tell you all the time, join my gang, right, for 10 days. Just for the 10 days. It's free. The first 10 days is free. At least learn how to short. I'm starting now. We have, if you go to our website right now, and you'll see, you say it'll tell you, go to the website, and it'll say, get started, working investor group. And that group of stocks, every day, Steve takes those stocks and posts at 2 o'clock, tells you exactly what to do. How can you go wrong? Every day tells you what to do, when to buy, when to sell, based on our color-coded chart. Now, I started a new one, which I'm going to start on Monday. Here, I'll tell you what they are. We're going to start out on Monday. Now, don't be confused. Nothing's changed with the Working Investor Group. Okay? I did a little group. I said, I'll start a little group that people can follow me. And that, and again, we're going to start on Monday, if I can find them here. Here we go. And it's going to start out with gold. And by the way, we've done terrific on gold. Terrific. Remember when we said we're going to buy gold and everybody's laughing, oh, gold's no good. No gold. You know, really? Look at our gold now. Remember oil? Oil was the biggest performer in 2022. And when we bought oil, everybody was laughing. The biggest performer. Gold's going to be the biggest performer. So when we get back from this break, I'll go through the stocks, a little portfolio I'm putting together, and you can follow that portfolio every day. I'll be right back after this break. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it, the other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right. Follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're going over our numbers this morning, and the group that we're working, our working investor group, and there is Schlumberger. And we told everybody oil was going to be the big winner last year, and it was. And Schlumberger went up 115%, 110 to 115% for us. The idea is you got to stay with the same group of stocks or you're never going to make money. But people won't believe that. So I started another group, AUI. AU is a gold, MRO, That's oil. That's my oil refiners. JPM, a great bank. Apple. Boeing, we're up big in Boeing. And Target. Now you're saying, how can you make money with 6 stocks? Really? Are you kidding me? I'll make more money with 3 stocks. The fewer stocks you have, the more money you make. But you got to be able to short those stocks after they go up. They start going down. You don't get out of the stock because your stock, 90% of people do this. They get in a stock, starts going up. They see it's going down. They get out and they go look for another stock to go up. Are you crazy? That's why 85% of people don't make money in the stock market. Instead, you're in a stock, let's say it's up 22%. Now you're going to get out because it's got all the reasons to go down. And I look at my chart, my color-coded chart, it's starting to show that money's being pulled out of that stock. That's what you got to trust, the money flow. You can't trust what they say on CNBC or Fox Business or Bloomberg. Are you kidding me? Or Kramer or any of those. You can't believe any of that. Well, the one thing you can believe, you can't believe the bond market anymore. That's why we developed the Pro 2 color-coded chart, because we strictly follow the institutional money. It's pretty simple. If the institution is going to buy Ford, Ford's going to go up. If they're pulling money out of Ford, Ford's going to go down. So once you know how to cross over to short, what a difference it makes. So you're in Ford, it's going up. You're in it for, let's say, 3-4 months. You're up 22%. Now it starts going down. People jump out and they go around looking for another stock. But the problem is, there's a reason Ford is going down. All the value stocks, okay, all the stocks that are staples, we'll say, or defensive stocks, or value stocks, if the Ford starts to go down, that means all the other ones are going down. So you're going and trying to buy a stock that's going down. No matter what you look at, most of the stocks are going down. Because remember, everything's a trend. And when your stock gets out of trend going up and starts trending down, every stock starts trending down. It doesn't just, I mean, you get out of your stock and you run to look for another stock and you start jumping in these stocks and you're losing money. Every time I get in, it goes down. Every time I get in, it goes down. Because what you should have done if you're in Ford is turn around and just change your position to a short. It's so easy to do. So with these stocks, which are going to start on Monday, you're more than welcome. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Sign up for a Working Investor Group, okay, where it says Get Started. And then, again, you're going to have Steve's group. He's going to go over with you. I start at 9:30 in the morning, okay, when the market opens. And then Steve has his group of stocks, and he goes over with you, okay, at 5 after 10 to about 11 o'clock. So I go over a little group of stocks. He goes over a group of stocks, and we'll keep the same stocks for a year. And that makes sense, because if you're with us, and if I stay with AU, which is gold and MRO, oil, and JP Morgan, a bank, and Apple, and Boeing, and Target, it doesn't matter if they're going up or down, because we have the skill to make money in both directions. 85% of the people don't, because you've been taught not to ever short a stock. So that's the beautiful thing. So if you start with us, the first 10 days, you should catch on. You're going to go, God, this thing really works. He stays with the same stocks. But, these aren't crap stocks. I mean, my God, are you kidding me? AU? That's one of the best gold companies you can be in. MRO? That's one of the best oil refiners. Okay? Marathon in the country. JP Morgan, what do I have to say about that? That's a hell of a stock. Apple. You know how much money we made shorting Apple? Here, I'll just give you the last time we started shorting Apple. We started shorting Apple off what they call a head and shoulder pad, and I think it was around 143. Today it's at 125. So that's a 12.5%. But you know 90% of people are now still buying it, hoping it's going to go up, buying on the dip, and they keep losing and losing. A lot of people went in and bought Apple when it hit $130, thought it was a great deal. And then they add to their position was around 134, 135. And it dropped from 135 down to 125. But see, you would have known that if you were working with us, and what you would have done is sell it short, because the charts, the candlesticks are all red. If you look at your chart, your candlesticks aren't all red. They're either green, red, green, red, green, red. Ours turned all red because it's following the money, not the noise. Follows the money. If more money is coming out of Apple than going in, it's going to be solid red. If more money is going into Apple than out, it's going to be green, so we buy. And if you're in a stock and it's green, it's on its way up, all of a sudden big institutions decide to pull their money out, we'll get a signal. The Pro 2 color-coded chart will signal you well in advance, start turning yellow to warn you the big institutions are pulling money out. So if you want to start, just go join our gang, philsgang.com, go to our YouTube channel, go to our website and sign up. Okay. So again, if you go back and listen to any of these people, listen to this. That's what they're saying. This is crazy, man. They're nuts.
The economy is so good that it just keeps humming along.
Remember that?
Our economy is strong as hell. The internals are.
Yeah, the economy's strong as hell, really.
The economy is on fire.
Remember all that? What was I saying back then? It's going to crash. It's going to crash. It's going to crash. What did I say on January 18th, 2018? I said the crash is going to be starting this year. It's going to take time, but we were right. Started 2018. We had another 30% crash in 2020. I think 2018 crash was 21%, and then the 2020 was 31%, and the one in 2022 is now about 32%. And they're saying the bottom's in. That's ridiculous. Common sense tells you this, that if you go look at the S&P right now, I just hope you're shorting it, okay? Because S&P, if you look at the S&P right now, okay, and it's right around 379, if it takes out 374.90, you better be short. But here's the one that's important, not October. They're saying the bottom end is October around 348. That's not the one you watch. What you want to watch is the 366. Here's what's going to happen, or 368. If it breaks that 368, the spiders break the 368, symbol SPY, breaks that 368, panic is going to set in. It's going to go through that October low like knife through a butter. Nobody's going to be thinking about, there's a bottom in the October low. Are you kidding me? Panic. It'll be tremendous panic. And then the market's going to go from there to the low of 2018. So it's going to add on. We're already down 30%. It's going to add on another 30%. We're going to be down 60%. And that makes sense because the stocks, here's the problem. The valuations of the stocks since 2009, they've been pumping these stocks up, not with profits, not with earnings, but QE. There's so much air in these stocks. The stocks have not yet corrected themselves. And when they correct themselves, it's going to be like someone yelling fire. But nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to believe it. It's going to be the worst crash we ever had. I've been right so far, haven't I? We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Want the truth when investing in the stock market? Here's how.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. Listen to my radio show every day because that's where you're going to get the truth. You're not going to get the truth listening to these dopes on Fake Business News Network. The other day, Kramer said, don't listen to the banks. They're giving you wrong information. When he told you to buy Merrill Lynch, remember? And what happened? They went broke.
Get the truth at philsgang.com.
Join my gang, philsgang.com. Get the truth. And also listen to me on my podcast on YouTube and Rumble. That's philsgang.com.
You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on their show. One guy saying buy it, the other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right. Follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. If you want to learn how to make money in the market and have some fun and some sanity to it, rather than buy, join my gang. Really. Go to my website where it says Phil's Gang, of course, and then go to where it says hit where it says right there, the main page, you're going to see it says Get Started. It's the Working Investor Group. And you're going to get started right there. And so every day we work with the same group of stocks, and that's how you make money. Not looking for 100 different stocks. Not how you make money. And you're going to learn how to short. So again, Steve and myself, we go through the same stocks. Every day, Steve, at 2 o'clock, he posts them, tells you what to do. Every morning, I go through my same stocks. I'm starting a new group. So why don't you sign up? I'm starting a new group on Monday. Okay, new group of stocks and ETFs. We're going to have fun with it. And you're going to learn that you'll make more money following just 6 stocks and a couple ETFs you ever make in a 401k, ever. Or running around out there, listen to everybody telling you what stock to buy. No. Stay with the same stocks. All you're going to do is change your position from buying to shorting. Now, listen to this.
Greg, what do you think? Is it time to double down on big tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, double down, man. Hey, double down. Buy the dip. Buy the dip.
I actually am optimistic here for this
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Just because I think eventually we'll get through a recession at some point, and we know the market tends to move in advance of even.
Oh, yeah. Yahoo. Wow. Woo. Yaha. Right. Yeah. Hey, where's the screeching voice? The voice from the devil. My God. Anyway. No, that's not the one. You know, the politician there.
The environment is in
That's
danger.
it. Oh,
that
my
we need to do
God.
whatever we can.
I think the police should take that. And any criminal they arrest, they'll get them to talk. I would talk so quick if they put me in a jail cell and I had to hear that. Are you kidding me? Where's that voice again? It is the worst. I've never heard
The
anything.
environment is in danger. That we.
Oh, my God.
It's not okay for people who are struggling to get by.
Let's get back to business. But they're telling you to buy in the dip, right? Do you remember these? Let me get these for you. Buy in the dip. Buy in the dip. Here, go ahead and load it up. Buy in the dip. Buy in the dip. You lost so much money, and I kept warning you. Don't listen to these people. Listen to this. Here we go. This is pain. Tell you, buy in the dip. Buy in the dip.
So everyone seems to agree that you buy the dip, right? Hashtag buy the dip. It's been working. It probably will work again.
Yeah, it didn't work again. That didn't work. Anybody that listened to Payne on December 15th and bought it, you lost your shirt. Oh, you lost your shirt, your pants, your car, and the house listening to Kramer on this one.
But it's absurd that we treat dip buyers as the height of idiocy. Of course you should be trying to buy stocks at lower prices. We should be praising anyone with the intestinal fortitude to buy Monday's dip, not...
Oh, my God. People got slaughtered. That was in January 13th.
I think people are coming in and saying, we have to at least nibble and buy the dip.
Buying a dip is a con job. Buying a dip is a con job. Understand what goes on in Wall Street. If you haven't been in Wall Street, you don't understand Wall Street, you'll never understand what buying a dip is. When a market, everything is trend. If your market is trending down or your stock is trending down, it's been going down in this trend, this downtrend. Every day it's going down the downtrend. You never buy in a dip. Never. You short the stock. The way you buy in a dip, if the stock is trending upward, you have a solid trend with higher lows and higher highs and good volume, and it pulls back, and you're going to buy on the dip higher than the previous dip. That's how you make money. But that's not why they do it. What they do is they always make you buy in a dip in stocks that are in downtrend, because their job is to take care of the institutions. Their job, remember, is to take care of J.P. Morgan and Goldman Sachs and all the big boys and the insurance companies. And when the market is dipping down, they got to get their clients out, the institutions. They got to get out the nurses union of Albany, New York, or they got to get out the nurses union or the cops in Boston Association. So J.P. Morgan, Morgan Stanley, they all fight for these groups, for these pensions. They got to make them money. They're on tremendous pressure. They got to make the money. So they screw you and your 401k, the guys who run your 401k are screwing you to take care of them. That's why they tell you to buy in the dip. Nobody in their right mind, if a stock's at 100, drops to 90, you buy it. Drops to 80, you buy it. Drops to 70, drops to 60, drops to 40, buy all the way down. They do that so that while they're getting their client out, they're trying to get their client out at a higher price. They're trying to get their client out in a rally so it makes them look good. Don't ever buy in a dip unless it's an uptrend where your stock's going. You bought your stock at $20 and now it's at 80. Now she goes from 80 to 100 and she pulls back to 85. Now she goes up to 120. Now she pulls back to 100. Now she goes up to another 160 and she pulls back. You buy on higher lows and higher highs. The market, please remember something about the market. Okay? The market runs on volume, on energy. They took that away from the market in 2008. That's what they did. They pulled that out. They said, we don't need profits. We don't need earnings. What we're going to do is financially engineer the rally starting in 2009. They're going to replace real corporate earnings. They're going to replace real profits with an increase in money supply called QE, zero rate stock buybacks, which they call a stimulus. And they mashed the stimulus. They never told the truth what the stimulus was. People think stimulus is something good. No. You only do a stimulus when the economy is so bad you got to put it on life support. QE, zero rates, stock buyback, stimulus. It destroyed this country because when you do QE, it's massive inflation because all you're doing is printing money, and borrowing money. All you're doing is not only printing the money where you're getting inflation, you're increasing your debt. At the same time, the government keeps spending, and they don't cut back on their spending. The market can't sustain itself. But this is what the big guys want because the big institutions, the big hedge funds, the guys on Wall Street, the top 1% people, they get so rich with that inflation because it pushes up their assets. So and you got to understand, we got so screwed by Yellen and Powell when they kept saying, oh, it's transitory. And every time the market pulled back, they said, oh, good, and it's okay, it's transitory. No, it wasn't. It wasn't transitory. Remember, the zero rate stock buyback economic stimulus stopped in November of 2021. The last two rallies we had was 2018. It went up 54%. 2020, it went up 132%. 2021, November, it stopped dead. There's no more stimulus. They're taking money out of the market. We have historic 40-year high inflation, historic national debt, historic trade deficits. They had to stop. Here's why. Because if you take our index, okay, which reflects the national core of inflation, things that people most use in 2022, between gasoline and diesel that they used in trucking and homes, up 65%. 65%. Eggs were up nearly 50%. Flour, we just got this. This is brand new, just today. They did all the accounting of this. Can you imagine? Diesel fuel trucking, 65%. Eggs were up nearly 50%. Flour rose 25%. Cooking oil, 23%. Butter, 35%. Chicken, 14%. Rice, 18%. I could go on and on and on. They want you to buy in a dip? Buy? No. But you can make money by selling short. There's no reason not to buy as long as you know when to get out and switch your position short. That's what we're doing, okay, with a group of 7 stocks, which I'm going to start on Monday with. Join the gang, philsgang.com. Go to where it says philsgang.com. Get started. Hit where it says get started, and you'll love it. It works.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.